Alright. Countdown might be still ticking by, guys. There's a bit of latency between when you guys see it and when this pops up, so I do apologize for the latency. Minimize that real quick here. Boom, boom, perfect. Excellent. Excellent, there we go. Awesome, there we go, guys. Sweet. Move the monitor a little bit. Perfect. I think the timer work came out pretty well. Let me know if you can hear me okay in the chat. I had to take myself off of mute, so I'm not 100% sure that the sound is working the way it should, but I think it's going to be okay. Let me know also if the lighting is all right. Adjusting the lighting a little bit as well. All in all, I think it was a good test run of the timer. Some people have asked about putting a timer in to get people kind of anticipating the stream. I think it came out okay. You have to run a third-party application to embed to get that to work. It's not something that OBS has built in by default, which you think they would have something like that, but they unfortunately do not. So we are starting the stream tonight at 9 p.m. It's going to be an hour-long stream tonight. It's going to be running for 2 nights. We're doing the stream. We're doing tonight, which will be February 2nd, 2021, and we're doing it on Thursday, which will be February 4th, Part 1 and Part 2. The reason why I'm doing this is because we're going to be talking about and going into sort of a deep dive of... Thanks, Jackie. We're going to sort of a deep dive of the Funko Toy Fair, which was supposed to be the London Toy Fair, but they did it for a 10-day run. And I have all the links that I'll be putting into the chat, as well as putting them into the video on demand when it goes live. So you'll be able to see where I'm pulling these links from, and you can follow along at your leisure. There may be some issues with me switching from screen to screen and the pixels, the size of the images. So bear with me if I have to shrink the image or make it larger or smaller. But as far as pickups, let's talk about pickups right now. I know that Titus wasn't able to join us today. He's going to be doing some stuff over in Japan. He's working on, I think he's in Tokyo right now teaching. So he won't be in the stream tonight. He'll watch the video on demand. So let's talk pickups, because we always talk about that, because I haven't had a stream in about a month. Normally we do these streams the very first Tuesday of a given month. That's when I normally do my streaming. But because of the special event that was the Funko Toy Show, or Toy Fair, Funko Toy Fair, which was thematic based around as a fair would be. And that's where they have this little map, and I'll talk about that shortly. That's why we're doing it on Thursday as well, because I don't want to cram in 10 days in an hour. I will do the content, I won't do it any justice doing it in that speed. So bear with me when we start this out. So let's talk about pickups right now. First and foremost, you saw I posted it on... I think it was on Instagram, but I was able to get my hands on the Star Wars Black Series, the Star Wars Clone Wars Ahsoka Tano. Now, don't get this one confused with the other Black Series release. This is her, as far as canon goes, or as far as continuity would go. This happens before the Black Series figure that came out a few years ago. This is when she was a bit younger. This is the last season of the Clone Wars cartoon. This is how she appeared in that cartoon. So she does have 2 bluish colored lightsabers. She does look a little bit younger compared to the older version we saw in the Rebels show. Again, this is Clone Wars, not Rebels. So there's a difference in continuity as far as the netcon for the figure itself. She's further back in the timeline as opposed to the other Black Series figure, which was the other 6-inch Ahsoka Tano figure. I have that one as well, but again, this is a different sculpt, different weaponry colors. I believe the lightsabers are a little bit different as well. Packaging looks really, really good. Again, she's a much younger version of Ahsoka Tano. She will be reviewed whenever I get to her, and I'll do a comparison with the other Black Series Ahsoka Tano in the 6-inch scale, which is the older Rebels version of Ahsoka Tano. So yeah, so that's this one. The other big pickup I got was, I got it a few days ago. I ordered it back in, I want to say May, or maybe even earlier. As soon as I found out that they're coming out with one of my favorite all-time fantasy characters, there are books that came out in I believe it was 1988, which was The Crystal Shard, done by R.A. Salvatore, one of my favorite writers. And that, of course, is from Hasbro Pulse Store. It is a Dritz to Erden. I did pick up 2 of them. I want to keep one on card, and one off card. So I did, in fact, crack one of these open. I haven't did a full unboxing yet, but I want to showcase it off to you guys. So first, let's take a look at the packaging. It is a little bit different packaging than your normal traditional packaging. It is sort of concaved as opposed to normal traditional packaging. It is foiled out as far as the packaging itself would go. And the back is sort of washed. You have this black embossed wash on the back here. But when you pop it open, take it out of the slipcase right here, we have this bad boy right here. Apologies for the glare and the camera. So you have the Dritz figure here, over right here. He does come with an interchangeable head. Hopefully you can see that without too much glare. Apologies for the camera. So he is wearing armor. He has 2 sheaths for his sword. He has an interchangeable head, 2 weapons. I think he has at least 2 pairs of hands, 1 pair of hands where the hands can be removed. He has the Gwen Wyvar little Onyx figurine statue right here. Both blades. He has 2 different sort of weapon effects that can be attached to the blade. These blue sort of transparent attachments that go on the weaponry. You have the Gwen Wyvar figure right here as well. This is an articulated version of the Panther, which basically he summons from the astral plane through this little statue right here. And we have this really cool 20-sided dice. I believe there's also artwork on the inside here, which are exclusive to this release. So I'm going to be doing this unboxing probably, I want to say probably next week. Depending on when I get Titus's trade box. Him and I did a trade box. He's reviewed mine already. I haven't gotten his yet. He's doing 2 trade boxes to me. So I'm going to get one hopefully next week, and the week after that, I'll be getting another box. So I'll be doing, it'll be a 2-part unboxing based on those particular items he sends to me. Drink for tonight, we're doing some sparkling ice. We're doing some kiwi strawberry tonight, guys. So I've been trying to steer clear a lot of soda and doing a lot more flavor to sparkling water, trying to just lose weight. That's me trying to be a little bit healthier. So, as I mentioned before, we're going to be talking the Funko Toy Fair. This debuted the middle of January, or I think 3rd week of January, ran for 10 days, 2 weeks basically, and concluded, I think, the end of last week. That's why I'm doing the video right now, the stream right now, because we can talk about the entire 10-day Toy Fair. We're doing, again, the sneak peek today and the first 4 days today. That's the idea for this stream. So let's get to it, guys. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click over here to my other screen. And we're going to go to my display capture page. So hopefully you can see me okay. Let me put the chat back up over here. So let me put the link into the chat so you can see where I got this information from. So this is the sneak peek. That's what we're going to be talking about today. Thursday, we're doing it again, as I mentioned in the stream. Thursday, same time, 9 p.m. That'll be days 5 through days 9. So 5 through 9 on those days. We're not going to have any more toy reveals on my side for pickups, just because I haven't picked anything else up from when I got the Dritz and the Ahsoka Tano. So let's talk about what this is all about. This was the sneak peek that they dropped on us the day prior before the Funko Toy Fair. So before I do anything, I want to bring you to this piece right here. Let me make myself a little bit smaller. Hold on. Ooh, there we go. Make myself a little bit smaller here. Put the chat back up. So what they did was this was thematic, and what they wanted to do was they have their opening day, and if you go from left to right, so if you go in this order, if you start over here and work your way around, that's the order which these things were debuted. That was the idea they were trying to do with this stuff. So each day or 2 days was thematic. So the opening day, the day 2 was anime, day 3 was sports and games, day 4 was Marvel, day 5 was movies, day 6 was TV, day 7 was animation, day 8 was Disney, and day 9 was DC, and I think music as well. I think it was both DC and music were the last days. So if you go around, sneak peek was, we'll call it as day 0, but that was considered like the opening day. So it was right here. So if you follow that link, you can follow along what I'm talking about here. Let me jump back to what we were at here. So what they decided to do was they made a video, YouTube video. If you want to click that, you can at your leisure. I think it's like a 10-15 minute video. It's them going through like a theme park, a fair, and they're going through each like you had a sneak peek of all the items. So I'm going to go through the items that they went through, same sort of deal. So let me pop this open here. So the very first sneak peek they had were a new set of Funko Pop Keychains. I'm assuming these would be very similar released like we did for the Lord of the Rings giveaway I did about a year ago. I would assume it'd be very similar to it, very similar sort of packaging, probably in a foil package pack, in a case. It's probably going to be 12 items in a case. You'll be able to get one of each item. That's probably what they're going to be releasing, very similar way they're going to be releasing that product. So these are done as keychains. You can simply unscrew the keychain portion and you would have a pocket pop if you don't want the keychain. We've seen these before many, many times. So this is a lot of New Hope sort of characters, nothing for the new Star Wars stuff. Then we have some of the new Star Wars stuff. This was you have Rey with a new lightsaber. The yellow lightsaber, she has a double cross blade. We have a Palpatine, we have a Kylo Ren, and we have a 10-inch jumbo-size Boba Ken. I believe his name was Baba Keen, something like that. Moving on. We have Tokatoki, some pocket pops on this side here. I usually saw these at comic stores. I know that Tate's Comics had the Tokatoki stuff, but they're coming out with a Funko version of the Tokatokis. That's their own Tokatoki, I believe. I could be wrong here, but I don't think they're affiliated with Funko. They're their own company. So what they decided to do was kind of partner with Funko to come out with these particular pops. So you have a Toy Tokyo version over in this corner here. It looks like nothing else is exclusive, but they did a lot of these unicorns. They have a lot of blind boxes with these cool unicorns. I've seen them before. Excuse me. And they have this sort of look and feel with Tokatoki. They do this all the time. So if you like Tokatoki, you might want to jump in on this particular piece. Again, we're doing some kiwi strawberries tonight, guys, for some drinkage. Moving on. We have some Funko Soda. We have Beetlejuice, and they have a Chase version of Beetlejuice. Again, this is just the sneak preview portion that they showed through that entire video I mentioned. When you watch that YouTube video, these screen grabs is what they talked about in that particular video itself. So these have been pulled off from the video through Funko's site, through a blog page. Then we have some Dragon Ball stuff. Vegeta, we have, I think, Frieza's first form. I think we have Perfect Cell's last form. We have a Goku shooting a Kamehameha. We have a young Vegeta. I think there's a few more, but that would be when we get to the animation portion. So I've flipped through some of the content. I haven't looked through all this stuff yet, so bear with me when we go through it. We have some Pokemon stuff. We have a new Pikachu, a new Psyduck, and I'm guessing this is probably the prototype version of a new Bulbasaur. I'm assuming, I don't know if it's going to be this silver color, because I know they've come out with, let's say, they've come out with chrome-colored pops before. They come out with patina. They come out with wood. I don't know if this is going to be silver or this is in prototypes phase. I'm not sure until we get to the Pokemon section. We have some Raw stuff. I know they come out with some Funko for WWE. This is a ring they're coming out with a special Stone Cold and The Rock, which when we talk WWE, we'll get to that portion as well. We have some Funko basketball guys. We have, it looks like, Isaiah Thomas, Scottie Pippen, Rodman, and Allen Iverson here. They're called Hardwood Classics. No, not too bad. We have some baseball. I'm not a fan of baseball, so you have to let me know who these guys are. I really have no clue. We have some Five Nights at Freddy's. These are a little bit different. These sort of look like Super 7 figures, but I'm not sure what these are all about until we get to the Five Nights at Freddy portion of the review. Then they have a new, what they call the new look edition of what's called Battle World. I know that Target sells this stuff. It's a game that Funko came out with. I'm not sure really how you play it. I know they're small figures. They're collectible. You have different rarity figures, much like trading cards. Same sort of deal. Let's say Magic the Gathering as an example of different rarities for different characters. So I'm not sure exactly all the rarities. Then we have the Marvel Lucha Libre figures, which is kind of odd why they'd be talking about this now. Mainly because this is already out in stores. I've seen Hulk, Wolverine, I've seen Deadpool, I've seen Venom, I've seen Miss Marvel. I haven't seen Spider-Man. I have not seen Iron Man yet. But a good chunk of this Marvel Lucha Libre stuff I have seen at Hot Topics. It is out in the stores. If you're looking to go down this road, if you like, let's say, Mexican wrestling, if you like Lucha Libre, you like Marvel, this is a nice sort of amalgam. If you're looking to go in that particular direction, it's pretty cool. It's a neat little idea. Not something that's up my alley, but it's kind of cool. Moving on, we have the Fast and Furious saga, F9, Fast and Furious 9 here. I guess it's Vin Diesel's character. I'm not sure who the guy on the right is, so I'm not sure, because I don't watch Fast and the Furious. You'd have to let me know in the comment section, please. Then you have Cool Runnings, which was a movie that came out years ago. I believe it was a Disney property. Yeah, it is Disney. It says Disney down here. Now we have G.I. Joe. Now this is going to be pretty cool here. The one on the left side over here, that is going to be a Funko Store exclusive. I have to get that one. Because not only do you get a very cool Snake Eyes with the visor, and you get Timber as well. You have some new figures down here on the corner. You have another new Snake Eyes, more of the Commando look Snake Eyes, and the old school Storm Shadow. I might have to get that Baroness, because I always like the Baroness character. So I might have to get her. Scarlet, I'm not too worried about. These three characters here, absolutely will be picked up. 100%. 100%. We have a new TMNT supersized pop, which I believe this is probably going to be I want to say it's probably a 10-inch or an 18-inch. I'm not sure until we take a look at it. Because Jumbo, I believe the Jumbo one was a 10-inch pop. That was the Bubba Keen one we saw for Star Wars. I believe that was a 10-inch. If it's saying a supersized Jumbo, that might be an 18-incher. I'm not sure until we get to the turtle portion of this set of reviews. Now they're coming with Bewitched, which is based on the TV show. It looks good. It looks like Tabitha and her mom. It has a very realistic look to it, besides what normally what Funko would come out with, because everything for Funko is very stylized. But this looks very good. I'm very, very happy what they did here on that one. Now, these are the only ones that I'm kind of really interested in for any of these products, even the DC stuff. The Godzilla ones, I like. Specifically, I like this Godzilla. I'm not a fan of the Kong stuff. I can tell you right now, guys, Kong to me is not really doing it. I'm not a big fan, but I do like this Godzilla right here. The fire-breathing one, not so much. This Godzilla, I think it might be a 6 or 10-incher. I know they're coming out with a 6 or 10-incher. Yeah, jumbo size right here. So I think this is going to be a 10-inch one here, because if it was jumbo size, that means super size might be a 6 or a 18 for turtles, for Krang. So this right here would lead me to believe this is the one I like. These are going to be Walmart exclusives. This might be the one I want to get because I like that blue glow on it. The purple one for Kong, not sold on it, but both these look to be coming out through Walmart. So definitely the yeah, definitely Jackie. Samantha, that's correct. Samantha. Over here, we have Foster's Home for Imaginary. Let me pop here, make sure we're doing good still. There's a little bit of a delay. Apologies here. Wait for it to catch up a little bit. Perfect. You have Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. I know that's a cartoon. I've not yet seen it. I'm not 100% sure what it's all about. I know this one on the left side here, when I'm moving my mouse around, that one is a flocked version of assuming the same character, just done as a flocked. Now we have Clifford, the big red dog. Again, they're doing a flocked version for Hot Topic. Same sculpt, except one is flocked. I don't know if Pop and Buddy, I don't know if this is the figure comes with just the Clifford on the left side and not the right. That I don't know. Next we have Solar Opposites. I'm assuming this is probably maybe a Adult Swim cartoon. Maybe, I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you. I've never heard of it before, but it has sort of an Adult Swim sort of feel. That's what I'm looking for. Adult Swim sort of feel to it. Line Friends, again, something I'm not familiar with. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, the 10-inch one, Jackie, seems really cool. I like that 10-inch Godzilla. The blue color looks really good on it. I'm really happy with the way it looks. So definitely something I'm going to be getting my hands on. Next is Pinocchio. So we have some Pinocchios. They have a Chase Pinocchio. They even have a Bam Box exclusive, which is the Diamond Collection version over here, which I'm surprised they even have an exclusive. But for all my bashing of Bam, they do have exclusive products, not like our crappy Z box we did, which was utter trash. It was dumpster fire. Please don't buy that box, guys. Please. So they look good as far as Pinocchio goes. I think they've come out Pinocchio Pops before. This might be just different sculpts, but I think the Fairy Godmother over here looks really good. So I think it's Fairy Godmother, but I could be wrong. Moving on, we have Lilo and Stitch. So we have some more Stitch stuff. That's very popular. I know a lot of people go down that road and pick up the Stitch stuff. So that's something that might be up your alley. It looks pretty good, but it's not my cup of tea. Next, we have some Flash stuff. Fastest Man Alive. I believe this is based off of the Flash TV show. Unfortunately, I haven't been keeping up with the show. I think I stopped watching up to at season, I think, 3 or 4. Might have been 3 is where I stopped watching. The Godspeed character, I believe, is in the Flash TV show. The Godspeed character did debut in the comics. It's not something they created for the TV show. It was a character that was built in the comics. I think it was in part of the Rebirth continuity, but it's to me, it's not a great character. Don't really like it. He does glow in the dark for the GameStop version. The glow in the dark effect looks really cool. If you're looking for a very cool glow in the dark figure, that might be something you might want to go down and pick up. The Funko Limited Store version, they also have this one here, which will be glow in the dark. So I'm not sure if these are additional characters, like you have a normal version and a glow in the dark versions here, and you have a normal version and a glow in the dark Funko Limited Store version. I'm not sure how they're doing it. I think this guy's called like Bloodworks or something like that. I'm not sure what this guy's all about. That's of course Killer Frost, and we have a mini pop version of the same character. It looks like very similar. Yeah, it looks like the same character. So again, not a big fan of it. It is what it is. So moving on. Wonder Woman. We have some stuff based on a new Wonder Woman movie, and some based on the Death Metal, which was the series that came out in 2017, 2018. It was a widespread series over DC. They had a special story arc where the Bat Who Laughs basically created his Dark Knights. They were a group of Batman characters from alternate universes, and they replaced the Justice League with their power set and became like their own Justice League, with each member of those evil versions of Bruce Wayne killing a member of the Justice League and assuming their portfolio and their power set in some way. That was the idea. So there's some decent ones here, but again, something I'm not really interested in. You have a glow-in-the-dark version of the PX preview version here, and the glow-in-the-dark chase version. Again, this is over here is, I believe, the Dark Knight's Metal one on this side right there. Moving on to the next one is Britney Spears. So that's part of the music section. That there's on the last day they debut some music stuff, which we'll talk about this coming Thursday. Speaking of music, we have the Highway to Hell, the albums. If you're not familiar, they came out with these special pop albums. So it's like, think of it as a pop, but they took liberty from based of an album cover with a pop character and the album sort of in the background. That was the idea. And it came out with several of these from a lot of hip-hop guys. I think Biggie has one. I know AC/DC has one. I know there's one for Linkin Park. They come out with a few of these. Several of them. It looks like there's 9 so far from what I'm seeing here. And, of course, Kid and Play was the last item in this particular sneak preview. So this is all sneak previews, guys. So let's go now to the main event. Again, this is what the sneak preview looks like for the fair. If you want to see what the fair would look like, this is, again, what they were trying to do. They kind of modeled it after a fair you would go to, the different lands of a fair. That was the idea. And now we're going to move to day one of their releases. So we'll start day 1 and work our way through. Here's the link that I'm using. It has day 1 through all of them. This is through Comic Gear is where I found this information. And let's kick this off now. So what we'll go and do is we'll look at I'm not going to pick every link that's listed here. I'll pick just one of the links, and you'll see some stuff that's talked about. The first ever Star Wars and Mandalorian Funko Pop Keychain. So we'll kick that off real quick here. So we have some, right here, we have some Mandalorian Pops. Some child mini Pops. Look really good. You have Mando right here. We'll allow it to go through. And right here, looks pretty good. Like the way it looks for the mini Pops. Looks pretty good. Jumping back. We have a Luke Hoth version exclusive. Let's load that one up. So this is an Amazon exclusive. You get the Hoth version of Luke. Right now it's out of stock. What I see here. And it comes with a pin on the corner. This right here is a pin. I believe this would be very similar to the Han Solo we got. Like I think a few years ago. But it looks really, really good. Standard size pop. And it comes on this white base. I'm assuming it's not going to be removable. This I do like when you make an off-colored base. I've always kind of criticized Funko. If you're making a black base, don't have black letters. So right now we have a white base with black text. That looks good. I like that. That works for me. So I think that was a good. I think that was a smart idea on that one. We have the Mandalorian Mystery Minis. This is a GameStop item. So let's take a look at this real quick here. So this is what we got going on. So these are mini mystery figures. You have Mando. You have the child. You got Cara Deen. You have, I can't remember half the guys' names here. IG-11. I can't remember his name here. Crink, something like that. On the corner. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Several different versions of the child, which I do like. I think is a very, very smart idea. I do like that. It looks like they are the same one. So you have a full case, and you can buy it by a 4-pack, at least from what Entertainment Earth is selling it. So pretty cool. Then we have pins. If you're not familiar, these are the bigger pins. They almost look like the size of a pop. They're literally like this big, and they have a gold stand on the back that you can just flip out the stand, and you can lean it. So these are just not, if you think they're like tiny pins, they are not. They're really, really large pins. That's why they're a price point of more than a pop. So you have this version of, you have Jabba here, you got Leia, you got Han in Carbonite, and you have Lando in his disguised outfit. You have also these ones here, but these ones are not part of this set. So very, very cool there. We have, now this is kind of odd while they're talking about this. These items are currently available right now. I've seen Yoda, I have seen the Stormtrooper, and I have seen Chewbacca at a local Hot Topic. These are items that are currently available. R2 I did not see because R2 is a Funko store exclusive. That's why I did not see them. So I saw this one, this one, this one. I didn't see Vader, but these ones are currently available except for the R2. Now what makes these kind of cool is that you might not be able to tell, but there's words right here when I'm putting my mouse cursor over. It's like a little saying, like a little "I love you" saying. It's done as a Valentine. It's like if you're giving it to your significant other, it's like a Valentine gift. That's the approach for these pops. So pretty cool there. Next we have the Rise of the Skywalkers. Pops here. Let's take a look at it. This again is a jumbo size pop. So that was, let's see here. Okay, the Bubba Fick is a 10-inch, as I thought. So the jumbo ones are 10 inches. That supersized one, I'm assuming it might be 18. So we have here a Revitalized Palpatine. You have Rey, one with a yellow saber and one with a double lightsaber, which is this one here. Not a fan of this one. I'm really liking this one. I'm thinking about buying this one because eventually, I don't know when, but eventually I'm going to do a, like I did for my Boba Fett evolution video. I did it about two and a half years ago. I'm going to do an evolution of Rey. That's my idea because I did one of Ahsoka Tano. I think I had 3 pops of her. I have at least 5 or 6 Reys. So it's going to be an evolution of the character through the story of episode 7, 8, and 9. That's my idea for that one. So that's one thing I'm going to do. But looks okay. We have a weird Ben Solo here with a blue lightsaber, with Luke's saber. The only one I like is the Ray one. We have here the Entertainment Earth has some more Funko Soda stuff. I believe they said here that you have a Beetlejuice and a Scooby-Doo and a Almighty coming out. So we're going to have the Almighty over here in the corner right there. We're going to have a Werewolf, which is down over here. I think he's already sold out. Yeah, he's a pre-sellout. And the Beetlejuice is already sold out as well. So I don't know why the Funko Soda stuff is very, very popular. The Cross Swords one, I'm not a fan of that one, Jackie. I don't like that one. Something seems really off to me about that one. I'm not sure what's doing it. It might be possibly the wound on her head, the blood. Something just seems off when I see this pop. I don't know the reasoning why. It just seems really, really weird to me. Again, I'm not sure the reason why. It just seems off. And then we have some, this one just brings you to like a coming page, like it's coming soon. So we have a Dumbledore, McGonagall, and a Snape Patronus will be released as Funko figures. So this is just talking about what they're going to be doing. That's all this says for Wizarding World. And then you have the Paka Paka Soda Cat plush at Amazon, which will be right if the page ever loads. It's going to be further down this page, but you would have to go down to this page to get it. So that's day one. Now let's go to day two. Day two, we have some Dragon Ball stuff. The theme was anime. It was an anime theme for this one. So we have a lot of Dragon Ball on this one, guys. We have, as I mentioned, we have a Goku. We have a Child Vegeta, a Vegetto, Dr. Guerrero, Frieza first form, Cell's, this is Cell's first form. I thought it was his last form. Super Saiyan Gohan with Noodles, and Super Saiyan Goku with a Kamehameha and Kami. So we have these here. This is going to be a glow-in-the-dark one at Walmart. That's the very similar to this one right here. You have it right here. You have a Vegetto, which is going to be looks like a GameStop exclusive, possibly right here, a Vegetto. You have a Box Lunch Hot Topic Mini Pop, and you have the Goku. What version? It just you have a Gohan and a Goku Kamehameha. So you have a Super Saiyan Gohan, and actually this is all Super Saiyan Goku. You had a Diamond Collection version, Hot Topic, and you have the Glow in the Dark FYE version. So you have the same character. Yeah, that's the wound on the head for the Ray, Jackie. I think that was what was throwing me off. So you have the same Goku here with the Kamehameha. One's a Diamond Collection Hot Topic, and the other one's FYE on that one. You have the Cell first form is going to be Walmart. The Super Saiyan Goku with the Kamehameha will be FYE. The Goku Diamond will be again Hot Topic, and the Vegetto Metallic version is going to be GameStop. So this is metallic. Let's see if the other one's metallic too. There's not metallic. So this looks to be a common on this one here. This one here is metallic, which will be a GameStop exclusive. Identical sculpt, just you have the metallic on the hands and the feet. It looks like, yeah, hands and feet. And maybe the earrings. And the earrings are metallic. Then you have the, over here you have the keychains. That was the Gohan eating noodles. You had the Kami, and you have the Rocket Red guy here, which I don't think they said anything about. That might be Dr. Guerrero. This is Dr. Guerrero right here, I believe. Yep, Dr. Guerrero. And I believe that's it for day 2 of Funko. I believe. From what I'm seeing here, yeah. That was, I believe, everything in day 2. Actually, no, excuse me, that wasn't because that was just the Dragon Ball stuff. We saw the Tototoki already. We'll go back to that real quick here. So you have Tototoki stuff coming out. Some different characters. This again is Funko right here. Funko. And they did a good job on the keychain. I mean, if you look at it here. Also, looks very, very good size-wise. They did a pretty good job on this one. I'm kind of impressed. Because it looks like a Tototoki character. So I did a very, very good job on it. Kind of impressed on that one. Then we have Naruto. I'm not a fan of Naruto, so I don't know much about it. You have to explain it to me. It looks like we have Naruto Shippuden. So the standard pop figures will be Minto Namikaze, Six Path Sage, Kabuto Yakuzi, Shimakaru Nara, Nagato Pain. So this one here is going to be a chase version of the AAA anime. I'm assuming that's a convention exclusive on this one. Another chase. You have a glow-in-the-dark chase and a normal chase on this one. Again, I don't know anything about it. I have no clue about Naruto. You have to let me know in comments. I know nothing about it. That looks really cool there. A lot of exclusives here. Hot Topic exclusive, Hot Topic exclusive, Hot Topic exclusive. You have glow-in-the-dark, Chalice Collectibles exclusive. Never heard of the place. Don't know anything about them. Cool. Moving on. Bakugan. Pop that open real quick here. Bakugan, which I believe they're the little weird. They look like a sphere, I believe, that you throw out and the character can change. It's something like that. It's sort of another take of like a Yu-Gi-Oh sort of thematic franchise. It's not Yu-Gi-Oh. It's their own branding called Bakugan. I think I've seen them a lot at Walmart. So a lot of characters for Bakugan are here. Don't know much about Bakugan. This is a 2-pack here at Target. They look nice though. So yeah. So pretty good there. Again, not a big fan. The Anime Day was not big on my list. Nothing there for me personally. You have One Piece, which I know is a very popular anime. So you have One Piece right here. You have Luffy in Kimono, Sabo, Rorona Zura, Brook, and Crocodile. Nothing about these guys. Metallic version of Luffy in a kimono is available for pre-order at Hot Topic as well, which is this one. And you get the Luffy exclusive, which we pre-order at Chalice Collectibles. Again, don't know anything about that company. Never heard of them. Then you have Hatsune, we'll look at the Walmart exclusive here. Hatsune Miku and Murugani Lucha. Don't know anything about those guys at all for Walmart. They probably won't even show up here. Yeah. So it might be even sold out, might not even showing up here, so no clue about that one. Then we have day 3. We have sports and games. Which is funny because Pokemon you would think would be anime. We see something here. Yeah, I don't know why they're showing Pokemon here, but nothing listed here. Let's look at Hot Topic real quick here and see what we got for Hot Topic. See if they show anything there. So I guess it's these guys here. Maybe. I again don't know. This is probably the wrong stuff, so we'll get off that one real quick. Again, we have some Pokemon stuff, but again, there it is. I see it. It's on day 3. So on day 3, so this was day 2. We'll kill day 2. Day 3 is over here, so we're on day 3 now. So we have Gamer Food Plush. That's a GameStop exclusive. Let's take a look at it real quick. Don't know anything about this Gamer Food stuff. Don't know what it's about. Have no clue. It is a plush assortment. It looks like Funko's going into these different sort of market now. So you have these cool plushies. It might be up your alley. Again, as you see, I'm being honest, nothing here really tickles my fancy with the exception of that Rey for Star Wars and that 10-inch Godzilla from Walmart. That's all I've seen so far that I really, really like. Excuse me, got an itch in my nose. Assassin's Creed stuff. So this is going to be the new Valhalla game, which is based in Viking era for Funko. He looks sort of like Thor. We have a GameStop version exclusive over here. So you have a single axe for this character and a double axe. That's for Valhalla. I don't think they give me the name of that character's right here, Viking Eivor with single or double axe. The single axe will be a common. Double axe will be a GameStop exclusive. So that's kind of good. And that's it for that one. The new Pokemon stuff, let's take a look because we were just looking at that. So we have a So we have, okay, looking at the info, because I have not read any of this stuff, so I'm reading it for the first time. Yeah, not my cup of tea either, Jackie. Not a fan of that one. So here, the most notable additions to the latest Pokemon wave are Meowth and Psyduck, which we have here, Meowth and Psyduck. And then there's also a metallic silver Bulbasaur. So it's going to be silver color, which commemorates the 25th anniversary. It matches a silver Pikachu that was released in the previous Pokemon Funko Pop wave. So they had a Pikachu, I'm assuming it's probably not that sculpt. That's going to be that was a silver one as well. So they commemorating the 25th anniversary Pokemon, making another silver one. Finally, we have an attack stance Pikachu, which is basically a grumpy Pikachu pop from the Toy Fair in a different pose. Okay. No big deal there. And that is it for that one. Talk about a Pokeball as well, but I don't think that has anything to do with what we're looking at. Next is the Sekiro Shadows Dice Twice. Sekiro. Don't know anything about that. Don't even know if this is going to show up on the page. There it is. Sekiro. Don't know anything about this. No clue what's going on here, guys. Sekiro Shadows. Let me get rid of that. Shadows Die Twice. Maybe this is either it's a game. I figured it was a game. So it's a game we're looking at here. Sekiro Dies Twice. Shadows Die Twice. So don't know anything about this. No clue what's going on there. Funko Soda. So we got some more Funko Soda stuff. We got Jetsons, Ghostbusters, Rocky and Bullwinkle, Quaker Quisp. We'll look at the Entertainment Earth version of it here. This is also going to be talked about in the DC day. We'll talk more about that one. I'm not seeing it here show up. So I don't know why it didn't bring me right to that page. So no clue there. Let's take a look. Hold on. Yeah, it's Entertainment Earth. So they're not even showing me where it's located. I'm not going to dig through 69 pages trying to find it. So just know there's going to be Jetsons, Ghostbusters, Rocky and Bullwinkle. Yeah, they mentioned the grumpy Pikachu before. That came out in the prior wave from what was listed there. So yeah, the Quaker Quisp, Bullwinkle, Rocky and Bullwinkle, Joker, Jetsons, and the Ghostbusters. Then we have the Walmart WWE exclusives. Come on. Perfect. So we have here a 2-pack. You have Rock and Mankind, which looks really good. You have that ring I was talking about, the Rock and Stone Cold. A lot of the sports characters. They're charging more money for that metallic one, too. Now look at the GameStop one. They're coming out with an Eddie Guerrero, which will be exclusive. That he comes with this pin as well. I believe that they had... Let's see here. No, that's all they had listed here. I believe there was a few more WWE ones that were listed to be released as well. But they're only showing, like, this 2-pack, so... Excuse me. Kill that. Yeah, they don't show anything else. NBA Legends, we just saw some of those. They popped up. They'll pop up again here. You have Harlem Globetrotters. You have these ones right here. Isaiah Thomas. We have Dominique Wilkins, George Gavin, Hakeem Olajuwon, Julius Erving. So, not too bad. Now we have the... Let me get rid of this one. We have the Five Nights at Freddy's. These are going to be figures, statues, and plushes. So let's take a look here if we can locate them. Hopefully they bring it up in a decent spot so we can find it. Which they're probably not doing again. Which is just unfortunate. I'm, again, not going to dig through 69 pages trying to find Five Nights at Freddy. We saw what it looked like. I'm assuming it might be a statue or a normal pop. Let's take a look here at Walmart, see if they have a picture of it at all. Apologies for that. Yeah, we have right here. This is a little statue. So Funko's doing statues now too. There's a 12-inch statue for $50, and this is a 12-inch statue over here for $50. So you have two statues: Five Nights at Freddy's, Vanny and Vanessa, and you have Five Nights at Freddy, and Gregory on this one. So you have two statues that that Funko's coming out with. So something a little different that we normally don't see from them. We looked at Major League Baseball already as well. And that's it for day number 3. Let's take a look at day 4. Boom. Day 4, we have some WandaVision. Now, this is kind of odd, mainly because some of the WandaVision stuff's already out. I've seen it at, again, Hot Topic. You have the 50s. I've not yet watched the new WandaVision TV show, so I don't know anything really about it. So no clue what's going on there. So we have a 50s Wanda, 50s Vision, Halloween Wanda, pregnant 70s Wanda, and a 70s Vision. So you have the black and white one here, the 50s Wanda, the black and white Vision, 50s Vision. You have the Halloween Vision, which he looks like a younger kid, trick-or-treating. You have all the characters available in the WandaVision. This is more of the Scarlet Witch that we're normally used to seeing right there. And that's the, I guess they call it Halloween Wanda on that one, which looks okay. And that's it for that. Make sure I saw all that. Yeah. And you have this one here, which is more of a modern version of Vision. Now we have Stan Lee. I'm not a big fan if this is what I think it is. The street art stuff, I don't like it. It's that graffiti stuff. I don't like this stuff. To me, I'm not a fan of it. And the main problem is that I understand what they're trying to go for. The problem is the figure is lost. It's hard to see what the hell this thing is because there's so much stuff happening on this figure. You can't tell what the hell's... You can't tell what the figure is because there's so much graffiti on it. The figure is buried by the graffiti. You can't tell the figure from the graffiti. Not a big fan of that one. Not a big fan. So I again, don't like those ones. I know they're GameStop exclusives. Next, we have the Miles Morales Pops, which are pretty cool. These are based on the brand new game, the PS4, PS5. You have the Bodega Cat suit, the Strike suit, the 2020 suit, the Winter suit, the Programmable suit, the Advanced Tech suit, Purple Rain suit, Crimson Cowl suit, Track suit, and the Classic suit. It looks really, really, really cool. They don't have a list of all of them here, but this is kind of what they look like. I do like the way these suits look. They look really, really cool. They look very, very different. So I do like some of these outfits. Am I going to buy them? Probably not. If I was going to buy any Pops for Spider-Man right now, it'd be Spider-Man 2029, the original suit. There was a Walgreens version of that came out years ago. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get my hands on one of those, mainly because every single time I found one in the wild, the boxes were beat to hell. So I wasn't able to ever track one down, which is just unfortunate. But they came with some good stuff here, so it was really, really nice. But looking back up top here, yeah, that's all they're talking about. Talking about them being live. I think these are coming out soon, too. So, yeah. Get rid of that. Deadpool, 30th anniversary. Let's take a look at those ones real quick. So we have new Deadpool Pops. We have Sherlock Holmes Deadpool, the ballerina Deadpool, the sort of the YMCA construction worker Deadpool. These, I believe, are mini Pops right here. I believe they were. Yep, Deadpool 30th anniversary mystery minis. Very stylized, very, very cute. Let me go back up again real quick here so we can look at some of these other ones here. So these ones look really, really good. You have a Deadpool dinosaur. You have, I believe this one is cosplay Deadpool, which looks really good. Him with the beard, the chef Deadpool, who comes with a little grill, and it says, pleased to meet you, with the word meat, like meat, not M-E-E-T. You have a Caesar Deadpool, and you have the Morocco Deadpool, the dancing Deadpool. So it looks really, really good. So let's make sure we got let's see here, some seriously disguised, you have such as a coffee barista, Roman senator, flamenco dancer, a backyard grill with pleased to meet you apron, a LARP cosplayer, a Tyrannosaurus Rex dinosaur. So yeah, they look really, really good. Maybe a few of these I might pick up. I do like the Sherlock Holmes one right here. I think that one might be a pickup. It looks really good. I like the way that one looks. Looking over here, we had, I mean, the LARP one is just funny. Just on principle. that he's just cosplaying. So it's very, very silly. I like the way that looks. Very, 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 very cool. So Deadpool, a couple of them, maybe. Target exclusive on that one? I'm not sure. Let's take a look on that one. I don't think it said it. Usually they're pretty good on it. This was a Hot Topic one, the ballerina one. Let's see if they say the dinosaur one's exclusive there. I don't see anything about exclusivity on that one, Jackie. Nothing is saying it's exclusive on that particular one. Pre-orders of these fools are going to be at Walmart. Should be available at Entertainment Earth shortly. Amazon, Hot Topic. So everybody's going to be getting their hands on that one. Then we have Infinity War stuff. It's going to be a mix of old and new figures. Let's see if they show up here. I know this one here, the price is very, very high because this is going to be, I believe, a 10-incher. I have the normal size one. Let me grab it real quick. If you've never seen the Iron Hammer one, I have them right here. That's Iron Hammer. This is a Walgreens exclusive. Glows in the dark. Looks pretty good. Pretty cool looking pop. I do like the way this one looks. They did a good job on that one. Back of the pop. Again, this is a Walgreens exclusive. All right. So you have the construction worker Deadpool over here. That's going to be a 10-inch. That's why the price is $29.96. They don't really tell you that. More of the pop pins we were talking about earlier. Some of the Winter Soldier ones, which we'll be talking about shortly. We talked about the Marvel Lucha Libre ones. These are already out. Their names are a little weird. El Furioso, El Animal Indestructible, El Arcano, El Hore Invicto. You have El Chimichanga de la Muerte, which is, I think De la Muerte means Day of the Dead. La Estrella Cosmica, and El Venenoid. They look really, really good. They're going to be doing also Marvel Funko sodas, which will be coming out later that month, which will be limited to 15,000 units each. Then we have the Blacklight Pop. These are little pops that attach to your phone. These are blacklight pieces, just like the blacklight pops. You stick them to the back of the phone. Those the pop sockets. They pull out the back of the phone, so you can hold it or lean it against. Like you have it on your phone, that'd be popping out the back. You can lean it your phone backwards, so it works as a kickstand. So they're pretty good. Again, not a big fan of it, but again, Funko is branching out into different channels, different media styles, different properties. So it's kind of cool what they're doing here. So something a little bit different. That. And then we have the Winter Soldier stuff. Here. So we have Falcon and the Winter Soldier. This is a bit of a spoiler. I think they spoiled it in one of the figures. Unfortunately, I don't want to spoil it for you unless it pops up here. But it's kind of cool what they did with the Falcon figure. We have the new Falcon and Winter Soldier cosplay shield for the Legend series, which is pretty cool. And if I remember correctly, that is day 4. Next day is day 5, which will be movies. So we're going to be talking about that come next Thursday. So we switch back here. Perfect. Excellent. So we had a couple people in for the stream tonight. Not too bad. Again, we were reviewing the sneak preview day 1 through 4 of the Funko Con, of the Funko Toy Fair. The links again are in the stream. I will drop them in at what we looked at before, just in case you came into the stream late. These were the links we are using. These will also be the links that I will provide when it goes video on demand. Those will be in the video on demand details as well. So if you want to know where I'm pulling all this information from, if you wanted to follow along during the stream, when this goes on the video on demand, you can follow these links that will bring you to where I pulled this information from. Day 5 through 9, that bottom link will also be the same one I'll be referencing back. That was the easiest way for me to find what I talked about in each day and who's selling what product. As you saw, there were certain retailers that were selling these across the board. Unless they were exclusive, like Hot Topic would sell it, Walmart would sell it, Entertainment Earth would sell it. Unless they were specifically exclusive to those places, anyone will get it. It'd be like a common pop, so you can get it anywhere. We'll be able to get that particular pop, which I'm cool with. I'm fine with that. I have no issues with that. So that's basically it for the stream tonight. Just to wrap up, again we had pickups. I talked about at the beginning of the stream. If you came in late, I do apologize. Pickups, we had the Star Wars Clone Wars Ahsoka Tano Black Series figure. This is a newer release. This is, of course, canonically, that's what I was looking for earlier. Canonically, this is a younger version of Ahsoka Tano during the Clone Wars. This is not the figure that came out during Rebels. That's a much older version of Ahsoka Tano. This is the last season of the Clone Wars TV show. So I got her. She will be reviewed eventually. I promise you, but not right now. And, of course, as I mentioned before, we picked up actually I picked up, these were not cheap. I didn't mention the price. Price for these, I believe they were $30 a piece, plus shipping. So they were not cheap at all, but to me they were well worth it. It is the Forgotten Realms, technically I want to say Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, but it is Dungeons and Dragons. So it is Dungeons and Dragons. We talked about it at the opening portion of the hour of the stream. Very cool sort of a silver etching here, leaf etching. I like the way the silver foil looks. And as I mentioned, we showcased it off a little bit. We are going to be doing an unboxing of this guy here. We have Dritz with all sorts of gear. The camera doesn't do justice here because I'm getting a lot of shadows and a lot of reflection, unfortunately. I didn't show the back of the packaging. That's what the back of the packaging looks like. He's fighting a white dragon. The dragon's name is called Icing Death. He found that when him and Wolfgar, one of the companions of the hall, killed that white dragon right here, and they plundered one of the weapons from the dragon horde was a scimitar, and that's what he named Icing Death. It's what they call a frost brand. It's in the Dungeons and Dragons rules. It's a weapon in D&D. But this will be reviewed and unboxed then. I not only picked up one, but I picked up two of them. One to leave on card and one to take out of packaging, because I want to keep one mint on card, because I can tell you right now that like a year or 2 years from now, that's going to be doubling price easily. Speaking of doubling price, before I cut the stream, I will be probably not next week or maybe the week after. As I mentioned, I'll be getting a box from Titus, a trade box. He's sending me it. I'll probably be getting it, I'm assuming, next week. I'm hoping to get it by Tuesday to do an unboxing. I hope, may or may not. Also, I'm going to be doing, for the very first time ever on the channel, a Magic the Gathering box opening. I've never did unboxings or cracking packs for Magic. I used to play Magic years and years ago. There's a brand new set that came out. It's dropping in 3 days, called Kaldheim. It's a Viking Norse themed Magic the Gathering set. I bought 3 booster boxes. I'm only going to be cracking 1 box. Mainly, I'm keeping 2 as an investment, because I know I guarantee you in about a year to 3 years, the box is going to probably double or triple in price. Anything that's considered a snow-based set is extremely valuable for Magic. Then they're doing a theme-based, after the Kaldheim theme, they're doing a theme, I think it's called Scrackhaven. It's a theme sort of like Harry Potter. They're wizards in a school. So it's a Harry Potter-esque set, but they're not calling it Harry Potter. And then the following set in the summer, I'm going to be definitely buying multiple boxes. I'm definitely going to be doing an unboxing on the channel, because it's going to be the Legends of the Forgotten Realms from Magic the Gathering. You heard me right. I'm not saying anything incorrectly. They're doing a D&D set in Magic the Gathering. So you're going to have the iconic areas and lands and people of the Forgotten Realms done up as Magic cards. It's something that's been dreamed of by Magic players for years. They've done home brews for Magic cards, but now they have legitimate Magic the Gathering cards in the summer of 2021, which are linked to the Forgotten Realms D&D campaign setting. So I will be doing an unboxing then, so stay tuned for that in the next few months. But I want to thank everyone who came into the stream tonight. I'm happy with the timer. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think it worked well. And I'm going to be cutting the stream tonight, guys. It's 10 o'clock. We'll be cutting it in 3, 2, 1. Please stay tuned. This coming Thursday will be another stream at 9 p.m. Take care, and bye-bye.